So today's training session is microcycle 2 of my first wave in my new training block. My goals are to lean out to 8 to 9% body fat and maintain that for a few months, and then slowly, cyclically build good lean body mass as I stay below roughly 12% body fat. And that plays into deeper overarching goals for me of just having an optimal body composition, but along with that, really keeping strength and power, movement quality up. So today's session was a back focus, more of a horizontal pulling plane, and also hit biceps and front side delts. So you'll see it's a relatively simple training session with a landmine row that I'm sort of performing in a Jefferson curl style range of motion, where I let my back into almost into flexion as much as I possibly can, and then bringing it up just a huge full range of motion within reason. It's a lighter load, but maximal contraction. And after that, I rigged up a banded row variation with a strongman log as chest support, and then just pulling into that tension as hard as I could. It's pretty significant band tension, and that got me really pumped up, really blown up. And then to finish, I did sort of a drag curl, concentric, and a Zottman, like twisting over and doing a reverse curl drop down, and then lateral raise to front raise for the delts. And in this microcycle, I'm still staying in a 3 reps in reserve range. So I'm cutting off each set at about 3 reps prior to failure. And I'm staying in a 10 to 20 rep range per set. So what this means is that I'm getting to a point of fatigue, but it's not failure. And I'm getting a decent amount of volume in because I'm staying within the 10 to 20 rep range per set. So loads are lighter in that rep range for me, especially with the tempos that I'm really focusing on. And rest intervals are decent. And I'm being conservative with how many sets I do per movement. I don't want to burn out in these early microcycles of this wave. Depending on how I'm feeling, it looks like I'll have about 2 to 3 more before I do a deload, but we'll see. Just really playing it by feel and focusing on really quality movement, along with maximizing recovery by not going red line and making myself so sore that I can't recover at all, and continue to train frequently. So yeah, it was a good session. Definitely hammered the back with that landmine row variation. Overall, great training session. Looking forward to continuing. It's a Saturday morning, and now I'm gonna go program and make sure my athletes are dialed for next week's training. Take it easy.